What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the guide. We're gonna go ahead and continue off here in Irithyll Dungeon. One thing I want to go ahead and point out, though, is that now I'm a little bit more powerful. Still not where I want to be. I know I got little unusual stats right now. 26 vigor. I want to try to get that to at least 30 before the DLC. Vitality is at 27, and my strength is now at 50, and endurance has always been that way. But we're going to go ahead and continue, because I want to go ahead and get going on this series. Try to at least push out the next, 3 or 4 episodes. Well, this, or next parts. So you just come on down here, you'll see this little gate open. Go ahead. Be prepared for jump scares, by the way. Hope you don't get easily scared. My volume is lower, so it's not going to be nearly as loud as, say, on your TV. Come on down here. And I think you can open this one. This one I don't think does a jump scare. No, it's just large Titanite shard. Yes, those little guys are everywhere, so if you want to, you can go ahead and equip your torch, because they do vomit out maggots that can cause bleed damage. This one you cannot open. So go ahead and come on down here, and you'll meet the most pain in the butt enemy in the game. Jailers. They have a distinct move set of completely taking out your health, and if they hit you with their iron, it actually causes your carry weight to go down too. So, and you get marked. Before you continue further, roll. Do not, because he will push you. Unless you actually want to get pushed down there. We will be wandering down there soon. Just go ahead and check his cell. There shouldn't be anything in it. But yeah, no, jailers are no joke in this game, and they can they can turn your health almost into 10%. If you don't want to deal with these, just go ahead and just hit them. You can open it if you want to, but no point. Go ahead and kill the jailer. Try not to get into the other... Try to stay out of their point of view. Out of their field of view. Because they will wipe... If they look at you... Their health will, and they will wipe out your entire health, and you can get their entire set if you actually want to. You basically can cosplay as them. Is it good? No. Is it worth getting? Not really. Go ahead and come on over here. If that is the way to the stairs, go ahead and come over here. I don't think this one's a trap. No, this one's not a trap. Okay. Get the large Titanite. Now this is kind of where one of the traps are. Both stairways are in fact trapped. Come over here and plunge attack on the jailer. This is also why it's a trap. As I said, massively over-leveled right now, because this area is technically the area you're supposed to go to next. But not many people do that, because it points out that Greirat wants to stay in Irithyll, so you stay in Irithyll first. Go ahead and kill the ones that obviously look different. And not to mention, if you just keep pressing R3, it just auto-locks onto them. You're not going to get a whole lot of souls, so soul farming here is not exactly advised. Now you're on the second floor. This guy is willing to ambush you, but just go ahead and kill him real quick. I did that in one hit. Grab the giant soul. Go ahead and wander over here. Those guys are in fact just actual aesthetics. My ear itched, so go ahead and kill everything in the cell. I don't think this... And they also do the belly of worms. They're just no fun to deal with. If they do it, just pull out your torch if you kept on to it. If not, well, then just pray. And you get the, oh yeah, the old sorcerer set. Not really that great, not really that terrible. It's kind of in between. If you want to, there shouldn't be anything alive in here, so you can just come in here, just swing away. I don't know why I did that. Thought if I remember. This dude drops a spell if you are a caster. If you don't really care for it, then you don't have to really mess with him. You can just keep it closed. He's guaranteed to drop it. He does attack. Come on, make your way back to the stairs because there's nothing now of use over here. I think Fizz Block Shield does block those, block their soldering irons, but I wouldn't exactly count on it all the time. Pardon the background noise, by the way. That might be my neighbors. They're butt heads. Come on down here and run. Now she's gone. Go ahead. Come in here, grab the large Titanite. I'm trying to show where as many things are. Yes, this is the way you want to go. Now, come in here. You will see something that's a little unusual, but leave him alone. He's actually very docile. The infant of the failed experiments, basically. Just go ahead and lift up the cage. He'll just leave you alone. I don't think you can get off anything off of him. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the tiny shortcut. Trying to remember. There's a Jailbreaker's key we want to get. Go ahead and top off your health if you need to. You probably will, because when your first time facing the jailers, it's no fun. I actually legit got scared. Oh, I just realized the next part's gonna be real fun. How many crossbow bolts do I have? How many do I have? Oh, I got plenty. I'll be fine. Say they take out large portions of your health. Oh yeah, and I forgot there's more of you guys. Getting a big axe or getting a big weapon in general just helps kind of limit these guys to like nothing. Oh, do not fall for the crystal lizard. The reason I say that is because there's a failed experiment off to the left that will attack you. So the best thing to do is just come up here, deal with the failed experiment, and do the little save and quit thing, because it's basically a trap lizard. There's nothing you can really do about it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I just need to. I might have to save the boss fight for a separate part, but depending on where I get and how good I am looking on time. Basically just reload the area. It just reloads all of the enemies that usually just kind of vanish out, mostly the crystal lizards. As far as enemies, it keeps them dead. It doesn't really do anything. Aww. Oh yeah, he gives a Titanite scale. It's a decent little reward, but I don't think he gives anything. I think I actually went in there and killed him, and he gave nothing. Do not proceed out that door just yet. We're going to go ahead and wander our way back, because we're missing a key, and it gets you a little ring that's, if you're a magic build, actually does help you a little bit, because I think it's a little bit more of a powerful one than the one that they start out with. If it's over here... Yeah, there it is. That's where the key is. Open this door up, come on in here, and get the Jailbreaker's key. Where does the Jailbreaker's key go? Well, it doesn't go to any of the other doors that are locked, sadly. You need to kind of wander your way back. Not that way. I may have missed a couple items. This is gonna have to take a little bit of exploration. Okay. Anyway, moving on. If you come over to here, this is actually a door, not a window. I don't know how, but yes. Because actually, I first thought that was a window, but no, it's a door. Come down here, and you get the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring. It is a lot more powerful. I think that's the powerful version. Let me double check. There it is. Bellowing. Greatly boosts sorceries. Yes, so if you're using it, it actually makes things a little bit easier. You have them now. Those are not the jailers. So they are basically hollowed jailer lookers, but do a plunge attack right here, because that is also one, and immediately aim for the crossbow guy. They all cause bleed. Just go ahead and kill him. If you actually listen closely, they sound familiar, don't they? Come on up here and grab the item. If I'm not mistaken, it's just... yeah, it's Homeward Bones. And then we're good. And that is the Profane Capital. All the way down there. That is the Profane Capital. Don't worry. Looks intimidating, but getting down there is actually fairly easy. Now, this place is literally full of traps and BS, so I will tell you to be absolutely careful. I'm not wanting to deal with this guy just because, so here's a little trick that I learned that you can actually do. If you use a Hunter's Charm right on him, he falls asleep. And give it a couple minutes, and you can take the treasure that he was just hiding. Now, if you want to, you can hit him. As I said, if you want to. And he just pretty much goes back into chest form, and it gets you like a little bit of free damage on him. If you just want to leave him be, then just leave him be. I have no more Hunter Charms, so unfortunately that's the only time I can do it. I'm just gonna leave him be, honestly, because I got the treasure. Besides souls, there's literally no point in dealing with him. This is kind of a be careful area, because there is a bunch of them on the opposite side of that. Best thing to do is trying to get them to kind of come back this way, because if you look down there, there's a bunch of them. Up, there you are. Ow. Not doing nearly the damage you thought you were gonna do. I should have put on the Armor of Thorns just to kill you. That would have been hilarious. Just go ahead and kill these guys. Oh, sweet. I got actually a free charge. But yes, that is actually a way if you just don't want to deal with them. Now, before you make your way down there, I will tell you this. You're going to need to do this. Come on down here. Come down to this ladder. Wander your way down here. Go ahead and open this door, because if you look to the left, you have a giant. Killing him you can do if you want to. I might do it just to get the items below him, because he's actually got some pretty decent items. But what you want to do next is just come over... oh, that's a candle. Oh yeah, I forgot you can actually... you come in here from the upper regions. Was it this one? Yes, okay, this one. So the far one right near the door. So kind of showing this. So you come down here and get the Titanite chunk and run for the door. And hopefully you won't die. How I lived, I do not know, because I just realized how low my health really was. He must have did a lot of damage. Oh, that fall damage. I forget about the fall damage sometimes. Basically, what you want to do is just wait for him to fall back asleep. And... okay, he's back to sleep. Okay. Now this... do not mess with him. Oh yeah, he does have an item. Fuck. Oh. Alright, well... yeah, I know. I didn't actually know of the item there. There's a soul item there, so future reference. Yeah, I know. Okay, so that was a little bit of wasted time because I forgot about that item. I generally don't get it. Come down here. If you have to heal, heal up. Come down here and do be careful. If you want this item, it's a pickaxe. I love having some poise. Really makes dealing with go ahead and kill the rats. Now if you want to, go ahead and wander your way down that way, but knowing you, you're probably going to follow me all the way through because you want to know what's all down here. So deal with those rats. This place is loaded with rats. Come here, grab another soul item. Huge souls, by the way. Now, from this distance, you can actually tell which one's which. The one that's not darkened out is, in fact, the Mimic. Not to mention you can actually hit it, but if I remember right, it's actually that one. Is it? Oh yeah, it's that one. So open up the free chest, and you get the old cell key. You're going to need that for later. Go ahead and deal with the basilisks that decide to jump down. I hate dealing with these guys. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Crap, 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 crap. No, no, no. You can keep that cursed crap away from me. Away, away. Try to kill as many in the initial wave because that's when they're cluttered up. If you can't kill that many, don't worry. Ooh, no, 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 no. Back. No. You keep that crap away from me. I think there's a total of 6 of them that fall down. Die. Little tidbit of information, by the way. Those big googly things are actually not its eyes. They look like their eyes, but actually their eyes are below them. Anyway, once you deal with the basilisks, if you can, because I won't lie, it will hurt a lot. I don't need to heal, but let's go ahead and wake up the Mimic. This one's a little bit different. Yes, this one does the quadruped. Is it weaker than the other one? No, it's just as dangerous. It's just easier to hit it. And it actually uses its tongue more. And you get the Dark Clutch Ring. Now that that's all said and done, let's go ahead and heal up. And let's go ahead and wander our way down this way. Now that everything's dead, oh, almost past it. Come on down here, but do be careful. Do not go charging for the item, because if you look right, you got mama rats. I call them mama rats, but as far as actually being, you know, gender related, that doesn't mean it's actually true. Go ahead and grab you some crap. Go ahead and open this up and immediately hug left. Do not look right. You will absolutely not like what you see. A bunch of jailers. Now, how do you deal with that many jailers? First of all, let's go ahead and open up the shortcut. I'm actually doing pretty good on time. But before you do that, this is actually the way to Archdragon Peak. That will be explained a little bit later. You need an emote that you don't get until later. But that is Archdragon Peak. This is the way to get to it. But getting there, we're going to go ahead and open up the shortcut first. We'll get that item on the way back down. We kind of need to open up the shortcut first. Come over here, grab the soul item, and now you have unlocked the shortcut. Pardon me, by the way. I got the hiccups. Let's go ahead and wander our way back down. And grab the item. It is Lightning Blade, or aka Sunlight Blade for the Dark Souls 1 users. I know that was kind of a waste, but go ahead and grab whatever crossbow or what you think you're gonna need. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the crossbow, but always keep it on secondary. Do not keep it on like primary. Hug this corner, pop out, and what you're trying to do is lure them. And how you do that aiming thing, you just press L1 whenever you're two-handing it. And always have your melee weapon equipped, because some of them attack really close range. And this is how you have to do it. Now, I know this is going to be tedious and whatnot. I would try to run through this, but even I'm not that crazy. Like, I have limits too. Dang, missed. Go ahead and try to lure them. There it is. No, she's not going to make it. Oh, for once, she's actually going to make it. But yeah, no, you just gotta keep luring them. I think it will get, once it gets down to 2, that's a manageable number. I think I lost some health in that, because my bar is not nearly as long. Yep, I did. Yeah, there is a lot of them, so you're going to probably find yourself doing this quite a lot. She's not wanting to learn. Or maybe she is learning. It is a distance thing, by the way, but now that... There we go. Nope. This is going to be what's going to be the draw. Yes, it is a distance thing. Do I want my health back? Actually, I could technically rush her. Let's see if I can lure her. Yeah, I'm luring her. Come on. No. Well, screw you. Pardon my language. Yeah, you can get their smoldering iron. Is it decent? It's not terrible. I think it has the same moveset as his. And if you want the Alva armor, it is right there to the right. This is all done. Now you can grab your ember. Those are ashes, so I will show you. There is no reward for killing him, so don't bother opening up. This is going to be, for those who are wondering what to do with those other, like, pyromancy tomes and whatnot that you get that are so dark that nobody will read them, this is the NPC that will read them. However, and teach you the spells. However, we don't have the ability to get it because we need to get that a little bit later in the actual Profane Capital. However, we can go in here and mess with the failed experiments. Come through this door, and there's actually far fewer problems. They are littered everywhere. There's one even over here. I have my gamma pretty high. That's kind of why I'm able to see them so easily. Just come over here and see if you can lure them one by one. There are two guarding it. With a big axe, they only take 2 hits to go down. That should be it. And then you get the Profane Coal. The last coal for all the infusions, by the way. Go ahead and open it up. And now we've almost gotten all items. We just need one more. One more cell to open. Come in here. This is not the last ash, by the way. There is one more ash you can get, but you can get the Xanathos. And you can get the Dusk Crown Ring. And, of course, another jump scare. As I said, you can mess with him. Oh, by the way, for anybody wondering, just another ember. You can actually mess with him if you want to. There's no benefit. You just get a bunch of souls. That's it. Come on out here, and now, doesn't this place look kind of familiar? Come on down, and actually this is kind of the one and probably only give me bone shards that you're going to be getting. Yeah, we'll probably just wrap this one up and call it a 30-minute one. But go ahead and make your way down here. Yes, that is a gargoyle. Yes, he will attack. Yes, he will. Just go ahead. If you don't want to deal with him, just run right through him. Sometimes he'll do that. Just go ahead and run past him, because honestly, he respawns, so that's why I say just don't deal with him. Go ahead, make your way. I will actually call this the episode, because now we're actually in the Profane Capital. This is the Profane Capital. I'm gonna call this episode 11, and yes, you get a emote for just interacting with this guy, because this is a Dark Souls 2 reference apparently. Didn't actually know, because never beaten Dark Souls 2, which is irony. Beaten this game like 4 or 5 times. Don't even know who. I don't even know who he is. But apparently he's a ladder smith. That's why there's a ladder right next to him, and that's why there's a bunch of ladders in here. But that's a ladder smith. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call that the next episode, and we'll be working on the next episode. I know this is kind of a short episode, shorter, but that's also because what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be traveling through the Profane Capital, because that is an area by itself. You are going to be wandering both in and out of it, so I'm going to technically call it a episode. This is kind of, I'm just reminding me about it, but let's go ahead and head on back to Firelink and burn that bone shard, because for whatever reason you can't do it here. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here. Well, when I get back. And then we'll be working on the next episode. I know I call them episodes and I've been putting them in parts, but that's because Cleansing Chapel was actually all one area. Well, technically this is all one area, but I'm gonna just call it the next episode just because. Go ahead and burn it. And oh yeah, now we also picked up another Eustace shard. I think it's also, wait, I honestly think you can actually, you can't level it up any further, but you can actually now get a plus 12 Ashen Eustace Flask. A plus 15 Ashen Eustace Flask. If you want to, go ahead and spend your souls or whatnot. You're honestly not going to need to, because the next boss fight is kind of a gimmick boss fight, so it is not really that hard if you know what to do. But whenever you're first going in, you're going to be utterly confused. But if you follow me exactly, you won't have any troubles. But I will say the best thing to do is not have so many weapons in your inventory and shields in your inventory, because it basically requires you to switch on the fly. So basically, if you want to sell it, sell it. If you don't, if you want to, go ahead and give her the Umbral Ash, by the way. And now you have also access to the Exile Xanathos armor, as well as probably like a couple more things that I just didn't notice. But oh yeah, here's an actual good little piece of suggestion: buy as many of these as possible. I am not kidding. These will come to save your life in the next section. Nobody informed me about how good those are, and I ran through it. Biggest mistake. Now granted, I know my prices are a lot more higher than probably yours, but that's also because I accidentally killed her. She is technically dead. Well, she's technically back, but anyway, go ahead and wrap up the video. If you liked it, please hit that like, and please subscribe, honestly. It'd really make my day. Honestly, I've been looking at my analytics, and I'm very impressed of how well my series has been doing, and I'm very happy. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll hope to catch you in the next video. Deuces.